Assalamu alaikum, and a very warm welcome to all of you. You know, we often talk about what it takes to build a strong community, one that can handle anything that comes its way. Well, today, we're going to look at a timeless blueprint for exactly that, drawn from 4 really powerful verses in the Quran. So let's dive right in and see what this ancient wisdom has to teach us today.
And it all starts right here, with this one powerful direct instruction. This verse, it's not just a nice piece of advice. It's the foundation. It's the absolute most important building block for everything else. It really has 2 key parts: our own personal mindfulness of God, our taqwa, and then who we choose to align ourselves with. But that begs the question, who exactly are those who are true?
And that question brings us perfectly to our first major principle. See, before you can build any strong group, you have to look at the individual bricks. That means looking at ourselves, and just as importantly, looking at the people we surround ourselves with, day in and day out. So the verse tells us to be with the sadiqeen, which translates to the truthful or the sincere. But it's so much deeper than just people who don't tell lies. The sadiqeen are people whose actions are a perfect mirror of their words. There's no gap. Their integrity is so solid, so real, that just being around them is like a training ground for your own character. You become better just by association. And this really gets to the heart of it all. Our faith, our values, they don't just exist in our heads. This verse is a huge reminder that we are social beings. The company we keep will either reinforce our principles and make us stronger, or it'll slowly chip away at them. So the big takeaway here is pretty clear. Choose companions who pull you up, not ones who drag you down.
Okay, so if individual integrity and good company are the bricks, what holds it all together? Let's get into our second part. We're talking about the mortar. The small, often invisible stuff, the little sacrifices that actually give a community its incredible strength.
This next verse just captures that idea so beautifully. It's telling us that even the minor struggles, feeling thirsty, tired, or hungry, when you're enduring them for a purpose bigger than yourself, they don't go unnoticed. They are literally written down, they're valued, they're credited to your account as good deeds. I mean, what a profound shift in perspective, right?
And the Quran gets incredibly specific about this. It's almost like it's laying out a divine accounting system where no good deed is too small to make it into the ledger. It logs everything, from your internal struggles like being hungry or tired, all the way to external actions like spending money for a good cause, or even just the physical effort of walking across a valley. Every single bit of effort is seen. It's recorded. Nothing is ever lost.
And the reassurance this gives us is just so powerful. The message is, don't you ever discount your small contributions. You might think that what you're doing is tiny or insignificant, but this divine bookkeeping tells us a completely different story. In the end, what truly matters isn't the size of the act, but the sincerity and the consistency behind it.
All right, so we've got our foundation and we've got the mortar. But what about the overall structure, the blueprint itself? Well, this third part of our plan addresses the strategy, the balance that every single healthy community needs. It's this brilliant idea of a division of labor between action and knowledge.
Now this verse, this is pure strategic genius. It's saying, hey, wait a minute, not everyone should rush to the front lines at the same time. It's a call for planning, for balance, making sure the community doesn't just survive today, but actually thrives tomorrow by protecting its most valuable asset, its knowledge.
And here's how it breaks down. You've got 2 essential roles, laid out side by side. On one hand, you have those who go forth, the activists, the doers, the people on the ground making things happen. But just as vital are those who stay behind, the scholars, the teachers, the advisors. One group is out there preserving the mission, while the other is back home preserving the wisdom. You absolutely need both. It's a perfect synergy. And the specific job for those who stay behind has a name: Truthful. Now, this isn't just casual reading. We're talking about a deep, immersive dive to truly understand the faith. And the goal is clear, for this group to become pillars of knowledge, so that when the doers come back, there's someone there to teach them, to guide them, and to remind them of their core principles. It's a beautiful, self-sustaining system of action and learning.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. We've talked about the bricks of personal integrity, the mortar of small acts, and the balanced structure of roles. Now let's bring it all home and boil it down into a clear, actionable summary.
So here they are, the 4 big takeaways from these verses. Number 1, choose your company wisely. Be with truthful people, because like it or not, they will shape who you become. 2, answer the call.
Don't sit on the sidelines just because it's comfortable. Get involved. 3. Value every small act. Seriously, remember that nothing you do with a sincere heart is ever wasted. And finally, number 4, create balance. Every community, to be successful, needs its doers and its teachers.
And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. Because these verses, they're not just describing some far-off ideal. They're inviting us right here and now to build it. So take a moment and ask yourself honestly. In your community, your family, your work, your neighborhood, which role do you play? Are you the one out there striving and acting? Or are you the one dedicated to learning and teaching? Both are essential, and knowing your role is the first step to building something that truly lasts. Thank you so much for joining me.